Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 19th, 20th, 21, and 22nd. That is Monday through Thursday. Now, if you're new to the channel, you know that this is the introduction. It's tagged on to all of the videos, but if you want to bypass and cross-watch, cross-watch your moon, your rising, ascending, all the good stuff, then go down there to the description, and I will have put a timestamp when the introduction ends and the videos begin. Anyway, because this is now the week, Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will pull one from my my Guardian Tarot cards. And I will pull one from these Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, written by Frances Monroe, artwork by Judy Mastrangelo, and then my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, for the main introduction reading that I'm doing right now, I will use my Waite Rider, my traditional, and I will pull one from my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So what's going on in the stars per se? We've got really the major thing going on right now is that on the 22nd at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that Libra season will begin. It is also the time for if you're in the northern hemisphere, the autumn equinox, and in the southern hemisphere, the spring equinox. Okay, now, following that on the 25th at 5:54 p.m., again Eastern time, the new moon in Libra. So we've got some, very interesting days that, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Interesting days, interesting times. Now, Libra energy does want to try to make some balance out of things. Doesn't necessarily have to be the way it was. Doesn't have to be the way we think it's going to be either. We do have Mercury in Libra right now. It is retrograde. And as we go a little further down into September, we will have Venus coming home to Libra. So it'll be some interesting times. So let's see what we've got going on. Let's see. What do we have going on for this week in the energies? What do the energies have to say? What does higher power, God? Remember, if I didn't say this, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, whoever that is to you. And let's see what we have here. Okay, let's go on. Remember, all court cards have dual energies. Pages underlying energy is our Pentacles, which is our earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, money, job, career. We have our Knight energy, which is our rods or wands energy. Fire energy, which is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, passionate, burning, very determined. We have our Queen, who has the water energy, which is our cup energy, and that is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. And that's fluid, emotional, very spiritual energy too. A lot of times it can be very relationship and romantic energy. Then we have our King energy, and that is our sword, our air energy, our Aquarius, our Libra, and our Gemini energy. And that is about strategy, clear thinking. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm trying to get somebody out there. Doesn't mean that you're on the right track per se, but you're thinking very clearly. And it's strategizing. It could also be about hearing news. So let's see what we have here. Anything reversed does have a little stronger energy to me. So it's kind of like, let's pay attention. Let's see what we have here now with the Waite Rider Tarot. First card is, the Ace of Wands. So now, Wands is that rod energy. That is our, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries is the main player right now. And that one has Jupiter, which is retrograde. So there is largesse there. There is good fortune there too. So we do have that positive. Ace is a 1. 1 is a new beginning, a new start. The new start in something very passionate, something very promising, very, it's going to be worth putting your energies into it. Okay? It's worth seeing where it's going to go. Now, it is something that I do feel it will be very prosperous for the future. It may be on the harder side for the present. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. We've got that Queen of Wands, or Rods. Now, the Queen, like I said, underlying energy is our water energy. So there is this emotional side. There is this very caring side. Wands, again, is our fire energy. So there's a very passionate and very outspoken side here too. So this is the Queen. The Queen steps into her power. The Queen rules. She rules. She rules with a kind heart. However, she is very sincere and very, in some way I'm getting kind of a bossy energy. She's very bossy about what she wants done. And she really doesn't take no for an answer. She doesn't take no, it's like, no, it is my way. It's my way or the highway with this. But these two are about something going forth. And, the Queen of Wands is somebody who, she's bigger than life. And she really wants to go forward with this. And she feels that everything that she's doing is for the right. Okay? It doesn't mean that it is. It just means that she believes it to be the right thing. Okay, now, interesting with this, now we do have the sunflowers that are behind her. And that's always, and she's actually holding a sunflower there, so that's always bright and always good future type of energy. We have a black cat that's sitting at her feet. Now, some people feel black cats can be a little bit on the, can be very, they can be bad luck. I am not one of them, but she does have that black cat. And again, we are entering, and I don't know if this is why I'm picking this up so much with that cat. We are entering, if I didn't say this, the time as we get into, All Hallows Eve, we get, we're in a very holy energy, holy ritualistic energy going forth. Actually going forth from like the 23rd on. And this is a time when there is a lot of thinning of the veil, and there is a lot of energies going beyond the veil and, to both sides, from the physical to the metaphysical, from the metaphysical to the physical. So something about this Queen and this black cat, I'm not quite sure where I'm at with this yet, but she is holding the sunflower. The sun is always shining. The sun, whether we see it or not, the sun is positive. She believes she is doing the right thing. Black cat's kind of getting me a little bit off on that. Let's see what we've got going on here. Now, we have our Chariot. Now, this is reversed, and this is a major arcana card. Now, remember I told you numbers have meaning. So we have the 1, and we have a 7 here. So 7-1-1-7. Energy, we have the Chariot. The Chariot is one of those energies that is really all about let go, let God. You're not going to be able to be in control of whatever the situation is. You just have to just trust, and you just have to, in some ways, hang on. I know he's in this chariot. Well, they're not actually running or doing anything at this moment, but I do feel there is a lot of symbolism with this energy here. A lot of times with the Chariot, it means something very fast moving, fast happening. Again, you always look, the Chariot, he's never holding on to any reins. And he's actually, quite, he's just quite where he's at. He's not necessarily anxious. He's not necessarily, too relaxed. He's standing up in this Chariot, waiting for this to move. But again, there is something about this that says, you're not going to be necessarily in control of whatever happens. This is something that happens fast. There is, again, I go back to this, there is, again, a very positive outcome. Whether we see it is I'm just kind of getting this, whether it's going to be known to us at the time, I don't necessarily feel, but it will bring its rewards. It will bring its rewards. And don't ask, this is what I'm hearing, this is what I'm saying to you. But again, this queen is interesting. She's holding the sun, and I know I'm going through this again, trying to make sense in many ways. Holding the sunflower, which is very, very positive, you know, the sunflower seeds, just the whole brightness of this. But then there's the black cat. Not quite sure. But then we have the Chariot, fast moving. There's also a promotion energy with this. And there is also it's a very positive energy with this too. So let's see what we've got going on now with the Colette Baron read. We're going to pull and see. What is your cat? What's that cat doing? I know that in Egyptian history, mythology, mythos, the black, you know, all cats were very positive spirits, or, you know, signs. Okay, so not quite sure where we're going with her on that one, but we will see what we will see. So there is something's changing. You know, whoever this queen is, believes she is doing the right thing, but whatever it is, we don't have the control over it that we would wish. However, faith, you know, this is a good time to just kind of give it to God and let God take that wheel, and things happen quickly. So there is very fast moving energy for this week between this, you know, as Libra season begins. I'm not sure if that's what it is. This 19th through the 22nd. Again, let's see. There's energies moving. We just may not necessarily see the outcomes, or the outcome which is going to be beneficial to us. We're not going to see just yet. Okay, let's see what we have here. And now we have the King of Earth. So we had the Queen of Fire, you know, very large, very following her heart in many ways, or just doing what she believes she needs to do, passionate. Now we have this King of Earth. Now remember, King's underlying energy is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. All of them have lots of stuff going on in them. Libra especially. Libra is very much trying to create a balance, or trying to tip the scales into a balance once again. Okay, but we have that earth energy. So earth energy is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And all of those have some major stuff going on with them too. You know, Pluto is retro in Capricorn. Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus retro. And then we have Virgo. We're switching out from Virgo. And we have, what do we have? Venus is in Virgo too. So there's a lot of strong stuff. But this is about money, job, career. This is a subject matter expert. So it all whatever this is going on, I feel like the King of Earth has it all in hand, has it all in check. It's basically the King of Earth is going to make it all right. But, you know, and again, strategic thinking, money, job, career, that Chariot, again, very fast. Again, everything that's going on this week, it's going to have a good outcome, but at the same time, we may not necessarily see the outcome. But the King of Earth, I feel like the King of Earth has it all in hand. And the King of Earth is a subject matter expert, could be a professional, could be a lawyer, could be a doctor, could be somebody who comes in and, you know, knows his stuff. So we have the feminine energy, we have the masculine energy, we have some masculine energy here, we have some divine energy here, but this is also divine energy too. So we've got some interesting stuff going on. Whatever it is that's happening, it does turn out okay. We just may not see it or know it until we do. Okay? Okay. Now, let me know what you read in the cards. You know, I like to hear that. What do you think is going on here? But also, too, please, and again, happy birthday to Libras as we leave Virgo season the evening of the 22nd and enter into Libra season. So happy birthday to Virgos and happy upcoming birthday to Libras. Now, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me in business, so thank you very, very much. And I really enjoy, you know, talking with you. So why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Virgos, and for the last time for this year, happy birthday. We're coming to the end of your season. I hope you've accomplished or you've gotten started on so many things that you're wishing to do for this next year. I think you had a really good send-off. It does feel, the money situation does feel a little up and down for you. I want you not to worry about it so much. I just, just again, send it up to the heavens, send it to your higher power, and you will have provision. Okay, that's really where I'm going with this for you. But you will have provision, and actually in ways that you may not even expect. Okay, so let's see what we have going on in exciting ways too. Let's see what we have going on to our Virgos for their birthday as we transition, and we're going to transition to Libra, who wants to try to bring about some balance. But let's see, what do we have? Higher power, what do you want to talk to or tell our Virgos? 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Let's move these over. Let me try to adjust this so we can see it. There we go. That might work. Here we go. First card for my Virgos. Well, there you are. I always don't tell Taurus or Capricorn, but when I see the Queen of Ariel, the Queen of Earth, I always think mostly my first thought goes to Virgos. Okay, you love pretty things, you love nice things, you will work very hard to get those nice things. But at the same time, remember, Queen's underlying energy is that water energy, and that is you do have a very caring and loving nature, but you're very, very practical too. So if the people that you're caring for and loving, if they're not necessarily getting on board the Virgo train, oh, they could be left behind. I'm not trying to say that you're cold with that. No, you think this through. And if they're not on the Virgo train, they need to basically be left at the station. Whoa, who is that for? That's kind of harsh, but I do feel that for you. So it's like, they might be left at the station, but you will continue, and you will continue with your journey. So again, Ariel is your energy. It is Capricorn and Taurus, money, job, career, but it's also your home. It's also, again, if I'm really getting this strong, so please, if they're not on board with you, it doesn't have to be a spouse. It doesn't have to be children. It could be somebody that you're working with. Again, it's this, and it's not even a my way or the highway, but either we're doing this together or I'm doing it by myself. I'm doing it alone. But the Queen of Ariel wants to provide for the people, but they have to want to be a part of this. Okay? Okay. Anyway, mature, practical, generous, and happy. And look at her standing in her gorgeousness. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. There she is in her rose garden. She's gorgeous. Next card is the Six of Michael. So now we have the 6 energy, and that is, number of man. It is the efforts you've put into things. It's something you have created. It's your energies that you have made out of your life or made with your thoughts. It's like, and I'm feeling like somebody's one door is being closed, but this other door is open because of something you might have started. Maybe you started it a couple of years ago. It was always kind of that hobby, and now it seems like it might be picking up some steam for you. Anyway, Michael is your air energy. It is your Aquarius, your Libra, and your Gemini. In Libra, we're just going into Libra. Mercury's in Libra. And again, too, remember with Mercury in Libra, generally a lot of things from your past comes in. That's why I'm thinking something you might have started in your past, however long that can be. It feels like it's resurging, and just like when you feel like there's no hope, this door opens and you're like, wow, look at that. Isn't that cool? Anyway, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation, or travel. Next card. And again, I kind of get if it is about travel, and travel can be anything. It could be a road trip, a boat trip, train trip. It could be a plane trip. It could also just be your journey on your next step. Okay, and again, I get that if there's someone that, if they're not on board with you, they'll be left at the station. Next card, perspective. So now we have a 6, 1, and a 2. So we have a 12 here. 1, new beginning. 10 is transition. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. 1 plus 2 is a 3. 3 is creativity, celebration. It's also the power of 3, doing something 3 times. We have Archangel Chamuel. This is also the hanged man in the traditional. And you can see he is upside down. You think about somebody hanging upside down, and generally, yes, they're hanging generally by one foot, and the other foot is just leaning against the leg, or the knee, very, oh, well, this is the situation I'm in. There's also the hands. One is hand here is going down. One is up again, on earth as it is in heaven type of energy with this. And there is this perspective that says, hey, just chill out a bit. Remember what I was saying about what's going on with these 2 cards? Chill out. Again, maybe you might not necessarily be seeing the silver lining of the clouds type of thing. Maybe you're not seeing that right now, but there is one, and there is a better way to look at something. Okay, so that's what perspective. The hangman is, look at your blessings instead of looking at what you don't have. Look at what you do have. So there's a very positive spin on this. However, the poor gentleman, he is just still hanging by his one foot, and he's just waiting for things to be right again. Okay. I shouldn't say again, maybe for the first time. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So that's one of those kind of energies where it's kind of like if you always do what you always did, you always get what you always got. So it's, time, maybe it is time to be different. Okay, and that one just wanted to pop out and didn't even get a chance to shuffle. We have the 2 of emotions. This is reversed. It is the 2 of cups. 2, again, crossroads, choices coming together. Cups, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, can be very romantic energy here too. So whatever this is, I don't know if you're leaving, like I said, if you're leaving someone at the station, there's someone that's getting on the train with you, okay? Because this is the 2 of emotion, and this is about a relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. Friendships may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There's still hope. Okay. So is that who you left at the station? I just feel like that one is, those people, those have been left. Someone gets on the train with you. Okay, let's go to the inspirational wisdom of fairies and, no, of angels and fairies. Want to say it right. Here we go. What do you want to tell our Virgos? That they've got a very interesting end of season reading here. So what else can you add to this? Or what else will you add to this? This one again is reversed. It's all about the mushroom fairy. You know those mushrooms. Okay. Step into the light to rejoice and celebrate all the good there is in you. Love that. Step into the light to rejoice and celebrate all the good there is in you. Okay. Mushroom fairy. All right, let's see. So like I said, it may, sometimes things may not necessarily feel that positive, but this is about the silver lining, and this is about really very positive changes. And cards fell out of the deck here. A couple of them. We have 2. Good. I like that because when we get the earth energy, it's like, okay, I'll carry some earth. Anyway, earth, which is your sign, abundance, fertility, harvesting, and logic. And then we have Aragon star clusters, earth healing, grounding again. Didn't we have, no, grounding, stress relief, vitality. So, interesting stuff for you, my Virgos. Again, my Virgos, I hope you had a happy birthday season, and we're getting ready to go into Libra season, so we will see. Again, I do keep getting that, somebody does get on the train with you, and somebody will be there to support you and help you through this, but there are going to be people to be left behind as you go on this journey. Tell me what this is all about, please. Give me, who does this belong to? Let me know. As always, though, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the old bell for notifications. That keeps me going. As always, my Virgos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.